143. Written by Jade Winters, narrated by Mccready. Chapter 1. The 10th floor of the Parliament View apartment block overlooked the City of London. The living room's floor-to-ceiling windows offered panoramic views of the River Thames, upon which the illuminated Houses of Parliament sat, highlighting its striking architecture. Like most days, Rebecca awoke ahead of her 5:30 a.m. alarm call and stood at the window of her apartment, watching London come alive. It was hard not to be in awe of the city from this angle. Most people only saw London from the ground upwards. She loved the beauty and history that epitomized the city. For a few more moments she watched the road below her, alive with braided strands of traffic, then walked back over to the bed and gently lowered herself down, being careful not to wake its sleeping occupant. Rebecca never tired of looking at Genevieve while she slept. Every morning she drank in the beautiful oval-shaped face framed with blonde, highlighted dark brown hair, the barely noticeable little scar above her top lip, the result of a childhood accident, and the small mole on her right cheek that only enhanced her beauty. Genevieve stirred and opened her sleepy eyes. "Hey you," she said, a broad, lazy grin lighting up her face. "Hey yourself," Rebecca replied with a smile, leaning over and covering Genevieve's face with little kisses before drawing back to look directly into deep green eyes. "I love you." "How much?" Genevieve looked mischievous. "I can't quite think of a word that describes it accurately." "So I'll never know." "Oh, I think I can find another way until a word comes to mind," Rebecca said as they dived under the quilt laughing. Much later they lay breathless, their bodies entwined with one another, not speaking, just being. Their love-making had always evoked a form of contentment. They had not been cursed with the dreaded lesbian bed death that a lot of their lesbian friends had been through. They were attracted to each other now as much as they had been when they first met. Though it was not with the same urgency, their love-making was still intense. Genevieve was the first one to reluctantly move out of their embrace. "Why do we always end up having sex before we go to work? It just makes me want to stay in bed with you all day." She sat up looking down at Rebecca, who was now stretching on her back. "But just think, we have the whole weekend to do nothing but please ourselves, and each other," Rebecca said languorously, winking at Genevieve. "Now please cover that body before we really do end up not leaving the bed." With both women finally dressed and at the kitchen table eating breakfast, the subject of the evening's event arose. "Are you sure you don't—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?